show you some Pokemons. So the first Pokemon I'm gonna show you is Blastoise. Oh, hang on. Nintendo Pokemon. Bandai China. It has that 4 dots. Look at that. Look at him. So he is approximately. I'll get my ruler. Yeah, he's about 1 inch. 1 inch point. How much is that? Point. 2. Or you can just say like 3 centimeter. Yeah, he's one of the cool Pokemon, because any other Pokemon, they don't have what we call guns or cannons. In Gen 1, like not many of the Pokemon have like man-made things built on them, and for Blastoise he have like cannons, built up cannons, and that's why I think it's like his design is everything is so cool. Sad part thing is I only managed to have this. I've actually, I'll post a pic here later, but I actually have full-blown collection of him, but I think I'm gonna sell all of those and keep the money to buy the ultimate figure. But yeah, this is Blastoise. So second running on my collection of minifigures is this bad boy, Venusaur. Okay, so I'm a sucker for like frowning, because you know that he's a badass if he's like frowning. Look at those teeth. Oh wait, hang on. Trying to find that sweet spot. That. So this flower behind him is actually based on the flower called Rafflesia that is found in majority in Southeast Asia. There we go. It's China, and I don't know what that says. If anybody knows, can tell me. And this is, I can't see that, but we know that this is Bandai because of the 4 dots. This is like a pencil holder. But the thing about this minifigure here that I like is that you would rarely find a figure of Venusaur that is on two legs. I tell you, you will only find Venusaur from now, the newer versions, all in 4 legs. This is the first one, well I wouldn't say first, but it's the one that I could find that is on 2. So it pretty much kinda, you know, like brothers. Like look at the ears. You know, I actually wished at some point that they would actually make Venusaur to be like just like this, like he's not on all 4. I mean, you can do it with Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, but at the end of the day, like Venusaur is gonna be like, look at that. His profile is like so cute. Yeah, so I had these. I do have Charizard, but he is not at the same small version of this. I'll show you. So here's Charizard, and he's like a bit bigger with them. Obviously this is still under, there we go. So this one is made by Tommy. So this is Tommy Takara. These two are Bandai. this one is from Tommy. Interesting. So you can see the comparison, like how Bandai and Takara Tomy treat their minifigures. And even though it's big and quite detailed too, if you look at it. Okay, look at that. Pretty detailed. Inside the mouth, they did paint the teeth. Wires, okay. Painted the, well, this is a bit old from, it doesn't have a date. If it had a date, I would, well, I mean, it's kind of beat up. And there's a little ant here. Alright, but yeah, so there we go. These two I consider as my minifigure. If there is a Charizard that is for Bandai, but like for this small. Also, I wanted to mention that the newer Bandai has this printed on it. I'll show you another version of it later. And this one is like the old one because it's not printed black like this. Oh, this is the ant again. Okay, so that's that for them. Okay, the next one, I hope you can see there's a theme in here. Next one is, I think his name is Totera, I think. There you go. So this is Totera. You can see that it's actually transparent. Ah, there we go. See, he's from the newer version. This is printed, and well, I mean, this is the 3rd generation. It has that bonsai tree and some mountains at the side. It's considered as like spikes. Oh, look at that, huh? Transparent. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is and this. Both of them have that on the shell, on the, well, near the tail. Nintendo, Pokemon, Bandai. So these are the Bandais. That's Takara Tomy. And this one, this has nothing on it. And I also forgot who's his name. I need to recheck that. But the reason why I took him is because he's also a turtle, and he almost have the same features as this guy. Look. There we go, look. They have the same like profile on their faces. But yeah, he doesn't have any, you know, signs like this. But nothing I can find around him. But I do think that he is from Bandai. Oh, very cool toy minifigure. Oh look, he's the same, look. There you go. So I'm thinking that he is too in the Bandai. He's a Bandai, that's Takara Tomy. Okay, so that's for the Pokemon. And now we're gonna go jump on some of Nintendo. So it's like 2 Nintendos, and if you can see the theme here, I got Bowser. There we go. Alright, so here is Bowser. He's a little bit beat up, but this is actually a keychain, as because I got it, he has a hole over there. But even though he is a keychain and not really a figure, his detail is quite nice. Look at that. Look at the teeth inside. Obviously there's like a what do you call this, a partition, a parted, so it's like the top of his head and the lobe of his teeth, so I mean his jaw, so the painter could actually paint his tongue, the inside of his mouth. Eyes are pretty good, look at that. Oh wait, hang on, there you go, look at the eyes, detail. Bit of yeah, it's, I mean, you can't expect perfection on these minifigures. They are always beat up, they are always like being thrown away. They are not like statues or anything. Okay, but yeah, so this is Bowser. Oh, and for comparison, look at that. This is why I took him. Let's look at that. Turtles, man. So I have 4 turtles now. Look at that. Look at the turtles. Oh, and for this one is why did they have a hole here? It's because he probably had a base. He's supposed to have a base. That means this should have yep, should have a base too, because there's like a little hole in there to put it on a base. This has no base, so I don't know where this come from. It might not be the same with this, but size is Bandai size. I'm not sure. And this one doesn't have anything at all, but we know that it's Nintendo, and we know it's Bowser, and we know it's a keychain. Okay, so those are that's it for, well, I mean, this one too, you can consider as a turtle. It does have like a shell kind of like on its back. So these are my turtles, and this is Takaratomi. Okay, for the next Nintendo is Poyo. It's Kirby, obviously. Okay, so this Kirby, let me just, so Kirby is sitting, and the reason why I like this, well, obviously one is Kirby because he's cute, and he can like eat everything and become that, and gains the power of whatever that he eats. The thing what I like about this minifigure here, is because there's an embossing on the mouth. If you can see it, there's an embossing on the mouth, and there's an embossing on the eyes too. But they didn't put it like really, they didn't align it well, but you can't argue of that because this is a minifigure, so it's very small. It's only like 1 inch. And behind it, let's see who makes it. Look at that. It is T Arts. You can't actually see it, but you can see T Arts, made in China. Up here is an Nintendo H. I don't know what H is, but we know it's from T Arts. So this is T Arts. Amazing T Arts. The painting is quite nice because I know this is like printed on, but again, you can't ignore the embossing that they did just for Kirby, because any other Kirby figure that you will find, I will tell you that it's just smooth line. There's no embossing. But this, for a minifigure, they went really far just to make embossing for the eyes, and you can't even actually see it from here. Okay, so I want to show you for the last part is this. Yes, that's right. It's Mojo Jojo. And look at that. Pretty nice, huh? Painting is pretty good for a figure like this. The bad side about this, number one, this is a keychain, so the top destroyed. Look at that. But I like him. He's the evil monkey from, oh yep, and you can see it's from Coca-Cola. Very small, and it's turtleneck work. I don't know what that says. 2002, I think. 02 2002. Got a little bit of something there. But yeah, this his color is pretty nice, nicely done. He's one of the villain that I kinda like, and also because I'm a big fan of this the band Gorillaz, and one of the villains in the Powerpuff Girl named Ace. Ace is from the Green. There's a, I don't know, like there's a group or something, and he like joins Gorillaz as a bass player. So their worlds are, you know, like cartoonic crossover and stuff. Okay, but yeah, so that's all the minifigures that aren't Digimon. So next time we're gonna have a look at the Digimon figures. Alright, I'll see you guys then.